Well, guys, it's happened. It's finally happened. Xbox is now on that Nintendo train. They are raising all their prices. If you're in the gaming community, you probably already heard. You've probably seen videos. Everybody's beginning to talk about it. It's ridiculous. Nintendo was the one who started it with the $80 games, and now it's trickled downhill, and Xbox is on that same train. Xbox has decided that they are going to charge $80 moving forward on their games, and they're also going to charge $100 more for all of their consoles.
You're robbing us, you son of a bitch.
Okay, Xbox Series S, which used to be $299.99, $300, just round that out, and now it is now going to cost $379.99. The Series S 1 terabyte was $350, and now it is $430. These are just a few prices, guys. The Xbox Series X, all right, used to be $500, and now it's going to be $600. These are just some of the prices that are going to be adjusted for the system. They're just deciding to just start overcharging, just like Nintendo.
What? What are you doing to the Xbox? What are you doing to the Xbox? Oh my gosh!
And a lot of people have been saying that when Nintendo let this floodgate open, it was just going to get worse for all of the other companies. Some people may argue in the comments and say, well, Sony, you can't leave Sony out because Sony has been doing it too. Well, Sony's probably going to be next on that list. Now, what I'm talking about right now at this moment in time is in the US and Canada. Sony is probably going to start raising their prices, but they have already raised their prices in other countries already. Okay, those got hit first with Sony. Now it's probably going to come to the States as well eventually, and everybody's just going to jump on this train, guys. If one person does it, the other person's going to say, well, I can do it too. And that's what we're looking at. This is pissing a lot of people off. Okay, a lot of people are upset. If you haven't got a console now, it's basically too late, because as of this video, it's already started. There's not a grace period. There's not, hey, you have 90 days, you have 1 month. No, right now, in effect, currently, these are these prices moving forward. So if you haven't got an Xbox, or if you're looking to get something from Microsoft, then you're going to be paying out the wazoo.
Show me the money.
For that. It's crazy. It is, because this is where not just games are going. This is just where a lot of things are going, guys. Everything is just becoming more pricey, very expensive. It's just a shame is what it is. And if you're not grandfathered in, you're going to pay the ultimate price. Okay. Literally, to buy this stuff. And a lot of people are saying, well, if you don't have it now, then I guess you don't need it. Well, there's a lot of new gamers coming up in the world, growing into gaming. I mean, I remember when my son got his first console, which was an Xbox One years back, I think 5 years ago. But, there's kids, millions of kids all around the world who are going to be finally getting to that age where, hey, they want a console of their own, for Christmas or birthday or whatever. And with these prices, it's just not looking too pretty, right? It doesn't look good. And a lot of people aren't going to be able to afford it. And that's just what it is, and it was already expensive enough as it is. It's pretty expensive to be a gamer. If you're an avid gamer, you want to get into gaming sometimes, at least initially, okay, starting out, you got to get a console, whether you're getting a PC, which is super expensive depending on, what you're buying over there, or when you're trying to play console stuff, it's still going to be expensive. I mean, if you want the console to play the games, you have to have it. And once you buy that console, it's not going to play anything until you buy games for it. So you're still going to have to spend more money for that. So it's crazy now. I mean, I used to think the Xbox Series S was a dope price and a awesome entry-level machine, which I still think that. At least I did when it was $299.99, because I bought one for myself, and my son, I bought him an Xbox Series X. And I have, me personally, I play everything. I have a PS5, I have a Nintendo Switch. I play everything but PC. All right, I'm a console gamer, and I'm glad that I have them, because guys, I mean, trying to get some of these now, man, it's crazy out here. The prices are ridiculous. So I feel bad for the people who are just now trying to get into consoles and getting to gaming, and now that entry-level machine is not so entry-level anymore. That's the thing that kind of stings a little bit. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't know. All the casual players or parents and people out there who know nothing about this, they're probably telling themselves, yeah, I remember people telling me about the Xbox. You can get one for $300. And no, not anymore. Their minds are going to be blown when they walk into that store thinking that the price is going to be $300, and then they turn around and tell them, no, it's $4. Okay. Yeah, $4 plus. Good luck with that. After tax, it's gonna equate to just over $400.
What?
So just be ready for that. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say about it, but I feel for the people who are out there trying to get games, and now they're not going to be able to at the price that it used to be. And moving forward, guys, these games and these prices are beginning to be straight ridiculous. And if I were you, I would just shop wisely. But like most of us do, most of us tend to shop wisely. Most of us don't spend an arm and a leg to get the game unless we have to have it. There's games out there for, this is me, how I deal with it. There's games out there for everyone who say to themselves, I have to have that game. Nothing's going to stop me from buying this game day one. I've been thinking about it. I've been reading on it, watching gameplay. I want this game. Okay. And you probably buy maybe 3 to 4 of those a year. There are probably 3 to 4 of those games for me personally a year that I buy day one. Everything else is wait for a sale, wait for the price to go down. I have a huge backlog, and most of those games have been bought because they were on sale. Okay, I'm going to buy another game here before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to buy another game because it's on sale for another week, but I'm going to buy it and put it on my backlog. And it's like $7.50. Okay, so I'm saying that to say, just be smart with your purchases. You're not going to be able to circumvent paying for a console because you have to have that to actually game. But once you get past that, as far as the games are concerned, you don't have to buy the newest games. You don't have to, buy everything now. You can wait. There's always digital sales. There's always sales, period. Go to eBay. I shop eBay all the time. eBay is one of my favorite go-tos. A lot of people, Amazon. Yes, Amazon is cool for new things, but eBay is awesome for a lot of games that you want. If you want physical and you want that resale market, you can go over there. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. You guys, may have another place or do it a different way. But I wanted to make this video because it's just a shame. I hope that the customers fight with their wallets because if they don't, it's not going to stop. Let's just call it what it is. Nintendo, everybody bitched and moaned about what Nintendo did, raising these prices, guys. And guess what happened? They sold out. People still ran and did whatever they had to do to get one. All right. And it's going to happen pretty much every time. When the PlayStation 6 comes out, same thing. Every console is going to happen, guys. It's going to be hard to find. People are still going to support it. And they know this. Okay. These executives know this. They're watching you and they just care about that dollar. So until the majority start to act with their wallets, this is what we're going to get. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, if there's a game I want to play that I really want to play, I'm probably gonna buy it. As messed up as that sounds, I try to stick to sales, and most of the time I do, but every once in a while there is a game that I am hype about and I go ahead and do it. Hey, a lot of them can take notes from games like Expedition 33, who at a $50 price point, you can't beat that. And it's a top tier game. All right. It's not even a AAA game though. All right. It's a AA game. All right. It's probably going to get Game of the Year, and it's $50 right now. And if you bought it digitally, you can get it sale. I think you can get it down to $45. So, a lot of companies don't like games like that because it makes customers take a double take and really kind of look around and ask what's going on. Basically step outside of that matrix for a second. Let's keep it real. Most of the casual gamers are just going to flock like sheep to that new console, to this, to that. And that's just what it's going to be. I am buying the Nintendo Switch too, but I am buying it way later down the line, at least a year from now, when everything's, number one, when it's easy to buy and you don't have to buy a scalped version. Also, number two, you can find out what's going on with the system, what games are available. And I'm not going to buy a system if there's no games I want to play personally. Okay. Donkey Kong is cool. I was never a Mario Kart fan like that. So those games aren't making me have to go and wait outside of a GameStop and do all these crazy things to get that system. When there's a few games, not just one, when there are a few games out there that only can be played on the Switch, then I will make that move. Okay. And not before that. And that's typically how I do my thing. I never get systems day one. I always wait, number one, until they're available. When it comes to games, if it's a game I want, I'll wait. If it's a game I love, I will buy. And you usually only get a few of those a year. So that's just my take on it, guys. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Let's discuss this. This is a new channel. I'm revamping the channel, guys. I'm now going to be putting out content on a regular basis here. So if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video.